I think we'll continue with the Eastern Europe. Hopefully not another assault. Delay mission against the Soviet or Shah. Delays are probably the easiest, because the enemy doesn't have such a huge pool of support points which to buy units. These aren't too bad either, we might want to consider them. Nashorns. Definitely not in the core group, but outside, why not? Do we have any strike LMs? No. Nothing. No artillery, no nothing. Guessing we'll go with infantry. Six points left. No. They might get. Yeah, they might get airplanes again. Well, can't be really helped. Snipers, we'll take a few. This is a proper delay mission. This looks like another good one to let the enemy come to us. At least to this point. No. Might also fortify this hill and put these bushes full of units. It's just safer to let them come here, because if you deploy your army in front of these flags, if they do any flanking maneuvers, and they will do some, pretty much 100% guaranteed, they'll come at your side. If you put them behind the flags, they usually converge at the first flag, so you're much safer against any flanking maneuvers they might do. I think we'll. What's the visibility? 22. Yeah, we'll definitely are gonna let them come. I'm just not quite sure where to actually put things. I'll use the hex grid on these deployments, because it's much easier to see distances with these. We can quite reliably shoot at, even if we put our units here, we can shoot at the hilltop. So things really depend on what can we see. There's some forest here, so we might not be seeing all of the hill at once. That could be a bit of a problem. We don't see anything. That's definitely a problem. Yeah, this isn't a great place. We simply don't see enough. The enemy could quite easily just rush past us and ignore the entire defense. Because they really have no reason to come here. We can get few shots in here, but they'll try to go there. So putting some defenses here would be probably a better idea. And screw it. We'll try to defend them, prevent them from getting here at all. I do need to see what kind of distances we see. Can't see anything from this place. But here, again, visibility is very bad. Not in the sense, not just the range, but it's very bad here. Can't see a thing. No matter where you get positioned, we can't see the road. That's the problem. Or we see only the road. Damn. This isn't a great one. I have to scrap. I think we'll have to just split the forces. Yes. There's almost no way to. We'll leave that road basically entirely to our infantry. We'll hope when they start killing people on it, the enemy will break on both sides and will become much more vulnerable to us. About this one. This is a great location. Again, can't really hit the road. But the side of the road, yeah, very easily. Still, I don't want to put these AIA guns so forward, they'll just get blown away. They're veteran units. I don't want to lose them totally unnecessary and stupid way. Yeah, this is a tricky one. Yeah, if the enemy comes from here, they have a pretty much perfect cover from this hill. So our forces should be located somewhere here. They come from here. There's some forest protecting them, so we probably won't detect them until they come through here. Again, and they have a hills protecting on both sides, so if we position our units there, we don't see anything. Quite a nasty map. These forest lines are a big problem. Ah, damn it. What do I see from here? This is a fairly good position to protect this side. Yeah. This isn't bad either. Thanks to the visibility being so low, we don't have to limit our ranges, reaction ranges on these weapons. Or at the moment you can shoot, just shoot. Fire immediately. But if we're giving that, yeah, we'll split the forces up. What can you see from there? I don't want to go into the forest though. It catches fire. Okay, this isn't great or anything, but it's good enough. We'll go with this one. I don't want to spend too much time on it. We'll make it work somehow. Tigers in the woods. Again, not too keen on putting units in the forest. Might not be a bad idea, but since we're waiting, they usually have some kind of artillery. Definitely wouldn't do it in a defense mission. But in a delay, it might be just fine. Engineers. These are the ones that we don't want to sacrifice. So they should be fairly close to each other so we can get the command unit bonuses. SMG squad, yeah. Okay. Now comes a couple of squads of what? SMG squads and engineers. Okay, these will be used much more aggressively. We'll use snipers to as scouts for these groups. More units here. And then 6 snipers. Okay. Good spotting positions. Are there any good spotting positions? We have to keep in mind that visibility is almost 0 here. Maybe there. 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 We do want anti-infantry. Well, we have the commanding unit there. Not that big of a deal, but still, we do want some spotters in here. If the enemy decides to run through this forest, I want to have an idea if they're coming. Any more units left? Two. Okay. One needs to be to spot here. Doesn't really matter where, as long as he just stays put and spots for us. I would like some kind of forward warning if things start happening here. Okay, it's good enough. Let's get things going. Enemy counterattack? Well, we're already delaying, so what's the point of... T-34. Balls. H squad. J squad. Yeah, we'll try to at least ambush a few of them. Yeah, in turn. Ooh, there again. Tank rush from the center. The SU, these kind of SUs. I'm guessing these are two tank destroyers, but this gun is too short to be that dangerous. The other ones were much worse. They had a long, accurate gun. That's probably a bad place for you to be. Just saying. Get the hell out of there. A pretty typical Russian tank swarm. SMG squads, SMG, yeah, rifle squad. This is in a way revealing my location, but the thing is, it provides quite a lot of added security for me. Because our units will be retreating, and if there's already some smoke there, it's a lot better for us. That could be one reason to take mortar units, so we could do the same thing without repeating ourselves. Yeah, we can't really ambush them since they have infantry inside them. Although it doesn't seem to work always. Seem to work most of the time. Mobilized. The advantage of the smoke is that they can't provide fire support. There are the units that come into the smoke that are the only ones that matter. That's what we would like. Yeah, they're not moving it. Can we take a Panzer pass to it? Oh yeah. Okay, what do you see? A crew. Kill it. Yeah. We might want to start pulling back. It's very hard to repeat this thing. Same successful assault turn after turn. And we can't really do much more than wait at this point. Could have used more smoke grenades. Retreat, you dumbass. I wish you could give some kind of advice for them. Like, if the tanks have a fire solution on you, just run. You're supposed to. Yeah. Yeah, these are fail to even assault. Yeah, these are terrible infantry. They surrender very easily. Yeah, the real downside of this, trying to do this, is that if your army is terrible, it's not gonna work, not at all. Well, at least the infantry is coming out now, so we can start blooding their nose. Assault aborted. Hey, they destroyed something. That unit was actually useful. Yeah, that's how you do it. And another tank destroyed. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Take the cheapest mortar you can get and just shoot smoke. I'm not sure how many smoke grenades they have. This way we could keep the infantry hidden. We could also buy the medium or heavy machine guns and fire on the hostile tanks, just to get the infantry out of them before they drive into these. Not sure how useful that would be as a tactic. Yeah, you're retreating. Should have just let it retreat. There's no point trying to recover these. Ah, pinned. These should be capable of some action. Can't see shit. Hmm. Might as well shoot some more smoke there. It's protecting us at this point. Okay, they lost a few tanks there. At least 3. That's basically an entire tank platoon on 2 infantry platoons. Now if we could at this point open fire on our support guns here, that would be great. But we don't have them there. Where can you see it? Yeah, they're likely flank to the flag, so we won't be able to shoot them. Ah, sniper! Oh, you tried to. That was I forgot to move it away. I'm guessing the real positive side, even if you fail, is that they'll waste their preparedness on these infantry units. Even an elite unit can, if he doesn't move, can fire something like 7 times in a turn, 6 to 7 times. But even if you do this kind of combat, that'll drop down to 3 or 4. And that's when if you haven't been moving. So you lose quite a bit of an advantage by fighting all these fights. You'd have to stop for a turn to just catch your breath. Sacrificial units. Here comes the real meat. Yeah, I think we have to suffer a ton of losses here. Should have put the unit somewhere around here. Well, I'm certainly not gonna start changing their location now. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Hopefully we'll be a little bit smarter about things the next time. Ooh, immobilized. That's fine. That tank won't be going anywhere. Immobilized. Ooh, they have a huge gun. Yeah, it's time to run, dudes. Destroyed. Okay. Immobilized. Again, this group of infantry has already disabled 4 tanks more. So a few platoons never even reached the victory flags. That's nice. You see the tank. I'm hoping we haven't been discovered yet though. It's immobilized. I'll pull back. Why did you go up there, you piece of... Yeah, I can't undo it because they shot me. Yeah, I was hoping it would go through the forest because naturally going through there is an act of insanity. Ah, yeah. Well, it was stupid of me to assume things, so can't really complain. It was a good unit, so but it got killed totally unnecessarily. Just frustrating to see that happen. Especially since it wasn't something that I did. I did a bad decision into actually doing something very bad. I just a bad movement. Moved where I didn't want it to move. Oh yeah. I don't see the point of firing that smoke. It doesn't hurt me in any way. It's a much harder thing for them to attack now. They might not even make it. Well, they'll make it. SU-76. This sort of looks more like an artillery piece. The gun is certainly capable of destroying tanks, depends on the ammunition they have. But the design looks like an artillery piece, not something fit for a tank destroyer. But you can't tell. I honestly don't recall. What's SU-76? Let's take a quick peek. Oh, still haven't encountered the dangerous, yeah, 3485. Jesus Christ, that's a good unit. Well, what was the SU-76? Well, basically the same information. We can't see the details we want to see. The SU-85 is the dangerous one, and it's not nearly dangerous. It's not that dangerous compared to what we are going to have to face soon. Jesus Christ. He was. Yeah, it's gonna be the standard gun. A more accurate. Is that more accurate? No, it's 85. It's basically the same gun we're gonna be start seeing on their standard tanks soon. The tank destroyer weapon. So that's gonna be fun. The Russian, we probably won't really get a tank upgrade anymore. I don't know. Just take a quick peek while we're at it. I am sort of interested. I don't think we will. King Tiger. Ooh, that's a mess. That's not that good of a unit though. The cost is ridiculous, and speed is very slow. A Panther, for example, has a speed of 17. King Tiger has a speed of 9. It's not going anywhere. When compared to Tiger, it's slow and heavy. The gun it has, though, is it's quite good. It has a longer barrel. It's a tank destroyer gun. I'm considering to switch into Panthers. At least partially. The gun would be more accurate. King Tiger would be another option, but it's no good in attack missions. It's too slow. It's a defensive tank. Yeah, that seems to be pretty much it. We won't be seeing any meaningful one assault gun upgrade, but that's about it, and it's not that huge of an upgrade. It's more of a cost upgrade. Yeah, I don't see how that's better. Got the same armor and one less machine gun. So what the hell? Why would anyone take that? I don't see any kind of other kind of stats improvements. Verbal wind, yeah, we'll get a new anti-air tank. That is interesting. Ostwind. Jacked Panther. Okay, now this is an interesting one. This is very late in the war though. Speed 17, but decent armor. Anti-tank gun. Yeah, this is a heavy tank destroyer. Uh, probably doesn't have a turret. That's the negatives. Jack Tiger. Okay, another tank destroyer. Jesus Christ, the gun on this is insanely large. Anti-air machine gun turret. Yeah, this is tank destroyers. I'm not sure how good they compare to normal tanks, because you do want to have main battle tanks. They're simply much more flexible. But they're not that accurate. The gun isn't that accurate. If we use the Panthers, they would hit much more reliably. I do like the gun though. It's very good against pretty much all targets. That's a rare thing to see. But we don't need a gun that's good against everything. We have the machine guns for that. But it gives us something to plan out for. I'm not looking to get rid of our main battle tanks. I think they're much more versatile in using a tank destroyer unit. But they do have double the forward armor that we have on our tanks. So what I'm thinking of that these will become obsolete as far as because they get destroyed too easily. So we might be looking to having to be forced to do an upgrade. And it has to be these units if it's something. There's no way we can afford to buy them with our mission specific support points. They're insanely expensive. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Mm, mm, Yeah. Decisions. Because if we take the heavier tanks, we can forget about finishing up assault missions. They're tough enough now, but think about doing them by cutting your speed in half. Yeah, it's simply isn't gonna happen. On the other hand, we are not probably going to do much assaulting as Germans at that point. We're fighting a delaying and defending fights against overwhelming Russians and American and British forces. Will be pummeled heavily by artillery airstrikes. That's also another reason why not to use them, because replacing them will likely be extremely heavy and you will be losing them. Just like we'll lose Tigers quite regularly from time to time. So it doesn't matter what unit you have, you'll lose them. So as long as our Tigers and Panthers are good, I think we'll try to stick with them. Oh crap. They have rockets. Yeah, 10 points of damage and it still didn't go down. You need an insane amount of hits to get rid of airplanes. They're much too dangerous. They'll always get a chance to shoot. But that's probably a good reason to start hiding our tanks. It's much better to be in a hex that's on fire than take those airstrikes continually. So let's clear the smoke a bit. There's 2 units here, and that's a good thing. Couple of units there, they'll take massive casualties if a tank shoots them. And on the bright side, they can react to a massive amount of enemies. It might also be a decent tactic at some point to leave a full squad of units and let the enemy pass, then when they pass, come after them. Sort of a cleanup squad, getting rid of everything that tries to flee or retreat. Killing crew, things like that. Not much we can do. The enemy is reaching our main defense point, so yeah, that was a... we should have saved those infantry quite nicely. I don't understand the smoke thing. Smoke isn't bad, but I don't see how it benefits them in this game. We aren't shooting them at long ranges. This time they ran out of steam before quite reaching these. There are quite a few kills here and all the way through. I'm very pleased about that. They're retreating. We'll stay here. Attack any incoming enemies. What about you? Pinned down. Can't do anything. On the positive side, we now have a smoke cover on every side. And if someone tries to come through here, there are tank supports. They'll take care of them. So, in turn, our position is very secure at this moment. They do have functioning units, but they lack the numbers that they could easily punch through our defenses. And infantry is very effective against armor at this point of the war. Oh, who dies now? Oh crap, fudge. Well, at least we damaged it. It's unlikely to come back. Landing unit lost. Okay, we'll try hiding our tanks in forests next time. See if it makes a difference. The rocket attacks are starting to be pretty bad, and you can imagine if we upgrade to the more expensive tanks, they cost almost double. So they're not gonna be any less vulnerable to top attacks. If you get hit by a rocket on your top, You are dead. That's just how it's gonna be. There's nothing you can do about it. So infantry is a very good choice for fighting at this point. It's cheap and it's effective. Okay, okay. So what are you gonna do next? Could move the rest of the tanks to a better, more safer locations. Too keen on losing a lot of these same mission. Yeah, this is a very vulnerable place. Vulnerable. We'll move them to the forest. Well, these are a little bit better protected. Still. Oh no, we'll use it. We lost an infantry in the formation I. Okay, this is bad. Yeah, they saw us. Now it's time to put out a lot of smoke here. Otherwise we'll be totally annihilated. Yeah, we'll be pulling back. Do you have a Panzerfaust? Yes, you do. So do you, so why didn't you use it? Piece of crap. Oh, you're pinned, so you can't use it. Is that it? Can't use it for some reason. SMG. No, it was a totally different squad. Multiple squad. Yeah, smoke. Eaten while you're dead. Can't really be helped. It'll interfere with our own tanks. We can't do that much about it. It's right on the edge. Retreating. Okay. Yeah, they're dead. A flamethrower as a Soviet submachine gun squad to death. My formation loses another leader. Mobilize. Destroy. Hmm. Go to the same square. Yeah, everyone's retreating. They're still trying to attack, though. E3, yeah, we'll try to reinforce our positions to make absolutely sure we can take out any tanks that and units that come here, because after you assault a tank, even if you succeed, there's a good chance that your unit has a lot of suppression. You can't just assaulting tanks is ooh, crap. Oh, definitely don't want to do that. Hmm. This is an interesting point. Crew firing! No, not a crew. Lead. Okay, we have a functioning unit here, so that's great. That's not great. But you surrendered! Ah, you pieces of crap. Yeah, these are terrible units. Well, I could have just waited. There wasn't really any point in attacking. I don't really know what I did that. I'm guessing it's because I think them as sacrificial units anyway, so I'm very careless with them. I thought about pulling them towards a victory. Yeah. Failed! Failed! We're in deep trouble. Yeah. Run away. Run away too. Luckily we didn't take that much. Yeah, destroy. The problem here is that there's been a lot of flamethrower use, so no one is going to want to go into those hexes. Let's clear the smoke again. See if we can get someone in a someone to fire on the enemy. Ah, that went quite well. Okay, these will be likely returning to normal functions. You engineering squad. They've taken quite a bit of casualties, so I don't. Yeah, they're not gonna run in those. They're gonna be. You'll stay there. Try to get these units to functioning. This is just pinned, so it can still act. And you will have to bring the command units. There's already 2 units here. Can we shoot at the infantry? Can't shoot at anything. Oh crap. Please rally a bit. You are so dead. Yeah, there's still quite a bit of tanks left. Stop retreating. Oh, let them come. They survived. And another tank. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Now there's an infantry squad there, and you didn't shoot it because you're retreating. Yeah, this environment here is too smoky and full of fire, so there's very hard to keep your units functioning there. I certainly don't intend to assault the place now. It's a fully functioning Soviet infantry squad there, so we'll let them to enjoy the fiery hex a little bit. They should be much easier to handle after that. Got your courage back, did you? You can stay here for the rest of the battle, just try to shoot at things that come near you. Okay, not much else we can do. Yeah, we're not moving anymore. Rotate. No one can maintain their position in those hexes without crumbling. So I have to take positions, sort of take them in a one fell swoop. Oh crap. What weapons do we have? We have flamethrowers, satchel charges, anti-tank mines. All the goodies. We only have, what, 6 guys in our group though. Squad. I cancel it. Yeah, I think it's time to just attack. You use the SMG. And only the SMG. That's beautiful. Ah, why are you terrible? And we can't be helped. Someone has to save their asses. I'm guessing that's a good way. The problem there was that I wanted to use every other weapon except the SMG. So I didn't want to choose any particular weapon to attack with. That would have defeated the entire point. So now it fired an SMG on a target that's totally invulnerable to SMG fire. So, yay! We're gonna, yeah, we'll start moving the tanks forward at this point, no matter what happens. Is there any point to it though? Routed. He's unlikely to be able to do much retreating. It's very hard to do anything here. I'm not gonna repeat the mistakes with this. You have 4 Panzer Faust, use them. And neither of you can move. That's wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful. Crap. Just harassing them, trying to get them to flee and flee and flee. Oh, it's on fire. Please move away from there. Okay, we've regained them all. Didn't get much use out of tanks. A little, but as I sort of suspected, the forest vortexes make it very difficult for see places where the actual fighting will be happening. Abandoned, abandoned, abandoned. Okay, they're in full retreat. What do you see? You see that one? Routed, yeah, they're not gonna do anything. No, and turn. Each fight is over. $1,376 for the German, Soviet 120. Decisive victory. So we should earn more support points. Near Elite Tiger. And leader promotions. 2 leader promotions. 3. That's nice. Yeah, damage Tiger 17 points. We have 330 support points in storage. That's good because if we hit some rough patches, we can make it out with these. Also, we could allow some upgrading our units, but I'm not too keen on them. We're more likely to, when we take losses, to just buy a new unit. You'll always have to pay the full new unit price anyway. $60 points. And the only one. Yeah, these are terrible. Gun is good, but not on these. The later versions of these tank destroyers seem to have at least 2 machine guns, so a much improved versions. I'm really happy with this. I sort of wish I had more squads though. Continue. Okay, we have. You can imagine if you do badly in this game, how much more difficult it would be. Even even with all victories, if you take a lot of losses, the support points might be tough to. They might not be enough to cover all your losses, and definitely not unit upgrades. So you do need to get most of your fights to win them, or otherwise the campaign just grows harder and harder and harder. Okay, we're at the new year. It's Christmas. So let's see what Santa Claus has in store for us.